So they can't be trusted. The soul section that's been asked for in this question here is about taking individuals and trying to clone them, trying to harvest them. They are part of a group that do not operate on their own. They are just the front spokesman for a reptilian group. It was always decided by the negative side that it would be very hard for any Earth government to sit round a table and negotiate with 8 foot, 9 foot plus creatures that looked like something that they'd never seen before. Very hard for Earth humans, even people who are, quite got it together, to do that. And so that's why Zetas or other greys were used, because being between 3 foot and 4 foot tall, not having an offensive, obvious offensive look to them, although many humans find the shape of the head and the eyes quite frightening, but not being aggressively so. It was always decided by the reptilian faction that this group would be the arbiters between the reptilians and the humans, and therefore the humans would do a deal with the greys, but really these greys were just reporting back to the reptilians. Certainly, to my knowledge, a number of the American presidents were fully aware of that, as were their military. But the manipulation of people trying to control the soul is created by divine source. You see, people say one thing and another thing, but the reality is, if all living creatures have been given free will, then these creatures are using their free will to impact and hurt others. This is the strange thing about it. But the reality is that they will never crack the code, because only God, the source, created us, and therefore these creatures are not at God's level. They can't think and be source, therefore they will never understand it. They will never be able to do it. But what they can do is cause pain, and on a localized level they can use advanced technology to entrap and hold souls. They can do that, but they can't replicate a soul. It's really important that we grab that. They can't replicate the soul, because only the Creator makes the souls, but they can imprison them or freeze them.